Hello everyone, welcome to our online class. Standard 6, Subject Science, Lesson number 1, Natural Resources. In our previous video, we had studied about natural resources, proportion of land and water, air, and some uses of gases in air and ozone layer. In this video, we are going to study contain water, water uses, distribution of water on the earth, land, layer of land, the process of soil formation, humus, and institutes of work. So, in the picture here, you can see uses of water. We use water for drinking, washing hands, brushing teeth, bathing, cooking, watering plant, etc. It is almost impossible for us to spend even a single day without water. We need to drink 3 to 4 liters of water every day so that all our bodily function runs smoothly. Other living things also require water, although the amount of water they require may vary according to the size of the body. Thus, we see that water is very important. If hydrogen gas is burns in air, it combines with oxygen and water is formed. We have learned about some characteristics of water in the previous standards. In nature, water occurs in 3 states, that is solid, liquid and gaseous. Water does not have color, taste or odor. Many substances readily dissolve in water, therefore water is a universal solvent. The blood of animals and the sap in a plant contain a very high proportion of water. No living thing can survive without water. Therefore, it is said that water is life. Let's try this. Observe how much water is used and for what purpose it is used in your house for a whole day. Record it in a chart like the one shown here. Here alongside the table is given which shows the purpose for which water is used and the amount of water which is used in a liter. Suppose for bathing, 20 liters of water is used in a day. Brushing teeth, washing clothes and utensil, mopping the floor, drinking, cooking. You have to divide the total amount of water used in your house by the number of persons to find out how much water each person need. Sources of water. Get water from natural resources such as streams, rivers, ponds, springs and lakes. Man also digs wells and bore wells to lift groundwater. Apart from this, had also constructed burns and dams of various sizes on rivers. Due to the uncontrolled use of water for an increasing population, industries and farming, it is now in short supply. Water scarcity has become a serious problem. Do other living things use water like we do? Yes, we use water, but we use water in a large quantity. Distribution of water on the earth. Here in the table you can see water available on the earth and the percentage which is used. Water available on the earth: sea, ocean 97%, groundwater, ice and water in the other forms 2.7%, water available for drinking, that is fresh water 0.3%, and the total is 100%. We cannot use all the water on the earth because sea water is salty. Some water is in the frozen state. A very small quantity of water is available for drinking, yet it is enough for all living things. Uses of water on the earth and water cycle. Due to uncontrolled use of water for an increasing population, industries and farming, it is now in a short supply. Water scarcity has become a serious problem. We use water in large quantities. We have learned that water on the earth is regulated through the water cycle. Water vapor formed from ocean is the main source of water in the water cycle. It gets converted into rain, creating fresh water sources on the earth. Important facts about water. Water should be used sparingly, that is carefully. By blocking the water, it can be percolated in the ground. Rainwater harvesting and storing water use the most important way to tackle the problem of water scarcity. Stored water does not become stale. It should be reused wherever possible. Land. Land is seen in the form of stones, soil, big rocks. It is not flat everywhere. It is hilly in some places and flat in other. All terrestrial animals including man live on land. Some terrestrial dig burrows in the ground for shelter. This means that they use land for fulfilling their needs. We also use land for farming and for building houses and roads. We use of plants and animals in the forests that grow on land. The minerals, crude oil, and natural gas is obtained from the earth. That is land are very important for us. It means that land is an important resource. Layer of land. What is land made up of? If the land has mature soil, the topmost layer is formed by the decomposition of remains of plants and animals. This layer is called humus. It is usually found in a dense forest. The land below this is full of sand, soil, small stones, and insects. Soil and pieces of bedrock are found below this layer of land. This soil is immature. Immature soil means the layer which is full of sand, soil, small stones, worms, and insect is called as immature soil, and the main mineral of the soil are found in the bedrock. Further below this layer, the proportion of soil decreases and that of rock increases. This is the layer of bedrock. The main mineral in the soil are derived from this rock. That is why soil in a different region is different. The color and the texture of the soil are both determined by the bedrock. The process of soil formation. The process of soil formation. The soil on the land is formed by the process of natural process. The abiotic component of soil are supplied through the weathering of bedrock. Due to the heat, cold and water of the sun, wind and rain respectively. Soil erosion means the process of eroding on being eroded by wind, water or natural agent. 2.5 centimeter thick layer of mature soil takes thousands of years to form. Stone, sand and soil are formed from these pieces. Microbes, worms and insects are found among them. Rodents like mice and rats are also found here. The roots of the trees growing on the land also help weathering of rocks. The process of soil formation is slow and continuous. It takes about 1,000 years for a 2.5 centimeter thick layer of mature soil to form. The process of soil formation. Soil can get destroyed in a short period of time, due to flood, storms and human activities such as mining. The forests on the land were buried underground due to the upheavals caused in the earth crust in past. This happened many millions of years ago. From the remains of living things, the fossil fuels were created naturally due to the pressure and heat. Petrol, diesel, kerosene, paraffin, tar and wax can be obtained from this fossil fuel. Living things use land, water and air available on the earth and so does man. However, this portion of these resources that are actually put to use are very small as compared to the whole earth. Land 29%, potable water, fresh water that is 0.3% and oxygen is 21%. Even in this small proportion, the resource table are sufficient for all living things. Only it is very necessary for man to control his greed. In the other word, he must use the resources judicially without the awareness that they are meant for all other living things and not just for mankind. Institution at work. Indian Meteorological Department, that is IMD, was established in 1875 for studying the weather in Indian subcontinent. The main function of this institute is to observe the weather and to make weather forecast. This institute also conducts research related to change in weather, makes forecasts about rains and studies the development related to global warming. So, what we have learned, the element available in nature which fulfill the basic need of living things are called natural resources. Air, water and land are important natural resources. Soil has biotic and abiotic constituent. There are many constituents of air such as nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, inert gases, water vapor and dust particle. The ozone layer is a protective shell of the earth. Natural resources should be used carefully and sparingly. Thank you.